Is it my vision or is it my camera? Maybe it's my own vision that's going wonky. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. I can't tell. Alright, so hi, welcome back to the channel. This is round 3. I don't know how many of you guys are going to stay with me for this, but we are back doing another unboxing of another deck that I purchased for my upcoming pick a cards on love and relationship stuff. Hey Carla, how are you? So this is Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection, a 60 card deck by Mike Dooley. I bought this deck off of Amazon, and again, as with all, hey Regina, how are you? With all of these decks, there will be, once they're uploaded, there will be a link to the purchase page on Amazon, but I've got to wait for them to upload, so if you go back and rewatch and pull down the description box on YouTube, you will find the link to these decks on Amazon where I purchased them from if you want to find them to purchase them for yourself. So we were having a little bit of fun opening some of these. I know this is bad for my teeth. Hey Janie Jane, how are you? But you're staying, Regina. No, it's funny. These are printed by Hay House. Hold on 1 second. Where's my Mimikasu? Oh, come on already. Okay, there we go. These are printed by Hay House. I'm not familiar. Hey Nikki Byrne, how are you? I'm not familiar with Mike Dooley's work. Hey Lisa K. Farr, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. But it says here on the back, Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection, a deck of 60 cards to light your path, whether you want to find romance, keep all your relationships fresh and fulfilling, like a daisy. It doesn't say that though. Or simply understand that you are deeply loved right now. Now that I like. That's what I look for, is just to know that I'm deeply loved right now. Not by anybody else, but by myself. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it, it says. Back into love, the universe. Like a note from the universe, get it? So I love the concept of this. So I'm dying to see what the art looks like and sort of what some of these notes from the universe are. Because you know when the universe stops writing your notes, you in trouble. Like it's like, Molly, you in danger, girl. Like if the universe stops talking to you, if the universe stops like dealing with you, then you know you need more than love. It's gonna take more than love to fix you if the universe ain't sending you notes anymore. Hey, Andrew Giordano. I'm so glad you were able to find your way back. We all ditched out the room and we were hoping we'd lose you, but I guess not. You're still here. Anyways. Andrew's going to see Hair tonight, guys. He messaged me and said that he's going to see Hair tonight. A live performance of Hair, he said, and then he ended his statement with, there will be nudity. So I said to him, I texted him back on Facebook, and I said to him, what did I say, Andrew? I said, don't you think that will throw the performer? I said, what, from the audience? Don't you think that will throw off the performer? Oh my god. I digress. Alright, so I have no fingernails and these boxes are the banes of my existence, but when I get this fucker open, man, the universe is gonna love me. So I like to look sometimes on the inside of the box. It's kind of cute. It's just got a little green heart in there. Do you see that? Again, that lovely color green. I love that we're opening all of these with all of that love from this morning. So maybe this is a good time to be opening these. So, let's see. Oh, there's even a mobile app, guys. If you want to find the mobile app. If you find that these cards are really resonating with you and you're enjoying the messages from them, say, maybe this might be something you want to like pull a card on your phone every day on your way to work. So it's wrapped in this little piece of paper, just to kind of keep the thing. And then here I'm going to read to you what this little letter from the creator. I think it's from the creator, I'm pretty sure. Dear fellow adventurers, what started in 1998 as an email sent out weekly to 38 addresses has since blossomed into today's daily Notes from the Universe, sent to over 750,000 subscribers into probably every country and territory on Earth. These notes are brief passages written by the universe designed to remind you that you have indeed been given dominion over all things. Let these cards be your your daily companion. Choose one at random, either each morning or whenever you are in need of insight, direction, or solace. Frame them, carry them with you, or share them with your friends and family. You could not be more loved, more powerful, or more deserving of all of your heart's desires. You are simply adored. And then it says Mike. That's lovely. Like, that is what I want, right? I love it. So is this... Okay, cool. So these are the cards. We're ready to roll. So I'm just going to flip the camera around and show you what's going on these cards. This is new to me, guys. So, I mean, these cards are new to me. Front Rojo, hey! So, yeah, Andrew's into the nudity. Hi, Kristen Afrasiabi. How are you? I'm not sorry for not pronouncing your name correctly. All right. So this says these cards are. Oh, that's 2 cards. That's why they feel so thick. This says, when a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. When it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much, the universe. And this says, create space for new loves. So I think that that's the back side. So I'm going to go from the other side of the deck. We have love in spite of it all. I like this deck. I really do. It says, before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, and first to tell, and the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare, to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Murgatroyd? What? The universe. P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes, all 3 of them. Oh my god, I love that! Oh my god, so like our spirit name is Murgatroyd and we had 3 eyes, which we do, right? We have the 3rd eye chakra, so he's referencing the universe and saying, I remember the glint in your eyes, all 3 of them. That is so cute! Oh, Murgatroyd, is that you? Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, that makes me laugh. So, it's not only about being right. I love these designs, like with the universe on there. Let's read this. It's not you, Murgatroyd. In all tests of character, when 2 viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other's perspective. Don't you agree? The universe. That's interesting, right? Makes you think about stuff when we're having troubles in our relationships, you know? And where we go when we have those troubles. Do we go to a place of sort of trying to see it from the other side of the spectrum and understand maybe that they have their reasons for doing what they do, even though they don't necessarily agree with us? You know what to do. In all battles of the heart over the mind, go with your heart. Because truly, it is a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot. Not that I don't love your mind. The universe. Oh, these are kind of funny. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at this. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Oh my god. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore, hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo! Get your love on, the universe. That's kind of sweet. That's sort of living in the present moment around love. You were born with that it quality. Do you know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? Tally ho, the universe. I love that. That's about sort of like loving yourself over anybody else. It was kind of what I was talking about with that secret admirer, becoming our own admirer. And then all the admirers around us don't necessarily have to be secret anymore. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. If I could make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depth of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you now are, to the lives of so very many. And of course, I wish for even more wishes. Oh shoot. You were such a good idea, the universe. Sorry, I'm not holding this up correctly because I'm reading the card. I love that. You were such a good idea. Meaning, like, the universe did such a good job in creating each and every one of us. Last one. I go where you go. This one says, tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal? That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye? Remarkable. Our findings exactly. Psst, your divinity is showing. The universe. Wow. Very cool. All right, so let's do a little shuffle and we'll pull out a card for the group, for those of you that are watching. All you little Megatroids out there. And we will see what comes up. Oh, hey, well, thank you, Donna. Welcome from Britain, dear. These cards are making me laugh, Regina. Regina says you're making me laugh. Hey, Patience. Oh, it's all right. You're watching from work. Patience, don't get in trouble, dear. All right, let's see. What do we need to know about love and connection today? For those of us that are watching or that may tune in at any point in time in the future, what is the message for today? These cards are a bit thick and dense. They're kind of big, too, size-wise. They're nice, but for those with smaller hands, they might have a difficulty like shuffling these cards. Okay, let's see what the message is for today. Okay, lovely. You have what it takes. Whoops, and then I dropped it. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it. It looks like it says it, but you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? So those are the lies that we tell ourselves, right? I do it, certainly. Like, I tell myself that, oh, no, I don't need love, blah, 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 blah. And it's true to a degree. Like, I sort of feel like, I think that there's a very definite, like, importance in me loving myself first and foremost before worrying about whether or not anybody else loves me. But, I need to believe that I have what it takes, right? I also need to believe that I'm not broken goods or that I'm not sort of so damaged that I can't ever love again. And I like that this card says that down here at the bottom. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? It's like we need to remember that, right? And get back in there into that, what was that card that we saw earlier that said, Yahoo, yeehaw, like that's the feeling of love, and that's sort of what we're here to do. And like, it's just not even, like what I want to say to this is it's sort of love is such a funny thing. Like right now, like I'm experiencing feelings of love just sitting here laughing with you guys going through these cards, right? Love that you guys are here with me watching it. Love that like patience found how patience found me. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm just going to use patience as an example. She found me through these videos when I uploaded it to Amazon to one of the decks that I had unboxed. So she found me through the unboxing videos. But how pleased I was that even from doing that one act, it's like somebody has come to find their way to me. It's so very cool and so like unexpected. So I'm sitting here experiencing like these feelings of happy, light heart, that sort of thing that has been in the daily forecast today, just through being goofy and sitting around with you guys and us chuckling it up. But I think that's the beauty, that's the yeehaw, that's the yahoo, that's the feeling that we're supposed to be exploring, that's the thing that we're supposed to be chasing, not the worry, not the stress, not the, um, uh, uh, the anxiety, right? And I suffer from all those things too, guys, right? But I get a choice, right? I get a choice. I can sit here and continue to open boxes with you guys and have a good time and be reminded that, you know, love exists and that my heart's not too damaged, right? And I also get to feel like, I don't know, like I get to feel better about what I do, how I do it, all of that. It's all an opportunity. So I try and stay focused on that opportunity versus like, because for many years I've thought that I was just sort of broken, right? And I don't think that I'm broken anymore. Like I really don't. I think that I'm a culmination of my experience, right? And that experience, if I utilize it in a way that's sort of intelligent and smart and utilize it for the experience that it was, for the sort of things that it taught me, and then take those things, those experiences, and do positive acts or esteemable acts from that knowledge base, then it wasn't in vain, right? The suffering, the pain, the sadness, if I utilize that stuff, it's like I've talked about this before when people talk about how people, there's certain, I don't know, whatever. I've just heard things bandied around Facebook about how people in pain can't help others, and I don't believe that's true. And this isn't an argument that I'm trying to have with like a specific person. What I'm saying is that in my heart, I've experienced a ton of pain. I've experienced a ton of sadness, right? Through different things, through my father passing and not saying goodbye to me, and all of these crazy things that happened over the course of my life that I had no real control over necessarily, but they were what happened. But the truth is, or what I feel like my truth is that I have to take those experiences and somehow come into acceptance of them and realize that they serve a purpose. That I can take those experiences, I can take that pain, I can take that sadness, I can work through it, certainly, but I can also utilize that knowledge to speak from a place of authenticity to potentially help somebody else. And then for me, that's where I understand why I had to sort of experience that pain to begin with, that everything sort of does happen for a reason. Because maybe I can take my experiences or my pain or whatever and not utilize it to sort of feel too small to rebound or too tired to love again, but to reopen myself and to help another, right? Not limit myself because of my past experience, but actually sort of grow myself because of my past experience. And understand that my past experience, although it may have been painful at the time, it taught me something. It gave me a knowledge base that I could use to then in turn help another. And that's kind of where we also get that opportunity of opening our heart to each other. Oh, I know I could love Regina. I love right now. Like I love my dogs. I love myself. I love you guys. I have a lot of stuff going on that I love. Do I want somebody up in my bed 24/7, like farting next to me? I'm not sure about that, girl. Like, I'm not sure. I'm still working on me, right? So I'm okay with that. I don't necessarily, I spent a lot, like decades, like searching for the one to fix me, and it wasn't that was going to fix me, right? I need to sort of realize that in my imperfection, I'm kind of okay. That's what makes me human and what makes me authentic and me. So the culmination of my experiences, whether they be painful or not, and whether they cause me pain or sadness, doesn't mean that I can't help another person. Everybody has pain, everybody has sadness, everybody has experiences that they can turn around and utilize from a place of love to help others. That's my feeling. So when I think about this, I just like that it says that we're never too, our hearts are never too big to mend. I think sometimes we carry around these ideas or these beliefs, these pictures of who we think we are and what we think we're capable of. And sometimes that gets in our own way, right? Hi, Emily Williams, how are you? So that's what this card makes me think of. And that's where, and I can only speak from my experience on some of this stuff, right? So to me, it sort of makes, I don't know, like, how do I want to put this? Like, it sort of eases the suffering when I realize that the suffering, or even stuff that was self-induced that I put myself through, not at the hands of others, but stuff that I put myself through, going, emotional drama or whatever, fixating on what was wrong or broken and not fixed and whatever for large portions of my life. All of that stuff has somehow turned into, like, skill set, right? That allows me to sort of help others, relate to others, accept others as they are, understand that, oh yeah, you're going through something similar to what I went through, or, to say that, like, oh, you have to be, like, I don't know, all better to help other people, it's not true. It just doesn't make sense. We're never going to be all better. We're human. So, and Regina says you can help us every day. Thank you. And I hope that I do. I really hope that I do. And I think that you guys tuning in every day helps me, right? And I think by helping you, I help myself. I know that to be true. I help to serve a purpose, right? That's, like, the most grand purpose that I believe that I can serve, I hope, right? So, but am I perfectly mended, and do I not feel sadness or pain, or do things from the past not creep up and snatch me and go like, oh shit, it's back? Yes, they do. I'm human, right? But do I know enough to, like, sort of snap back out of those experiences, hopefully quickly, or utilize those experiences and sort of acknowledge those sadnesses or those pains and sort of operate from a place of, oh, I maybe went through that so that I can maybe utilize that experience to help another through whatever they're going through. That gives it more of a purpose to me. It's not in vain, right? I don't know. That's just my thought on it. So, and that's what that card made me think of. So, it's just funny. Like, I think that we all have vast amounts of abilities to help each other if we just tap them, but we have to sort of get ourselves out there again. We have to sort of, I put myself out there every day that I get on video, right? And if I could do this without getting on video, I would, but there's no way. Like, I have to social media, market, meet people, carry the message, so to speak. If I could do it without having to get on camera in front of strangers, I would, but I can't. I mean, not that I can't, I shouldn't say can't, but this is just sort of the easy, not the easiest way, because it's not easy by any means, but it is sort of the only way that helps me to reach a bunch of people at once. So, but I also don't allow my pain to stop me or limit me, right? I don't think anybody should ever teach that. I don't know, that's just me personally. Like, my pain is a part of who I am. It's part of my experience. I don't know that it will ever fully go away, but my relationship to it can change by utilizing it for the positive, by transforming it into a tool to teach or to help others. That's where I think the gift is. That's where I think that it sort of serves a purpose, the experience itself, the negativity of the original experience. Hey, Lisa Vanderhelm. So we're just finishing up. So that was your notes on Love and Connection from the Universe by Mike Dooley. Patience says over on YouTube, that's why we're here as a collective, to help each other, and I think that's a beautiful thing. We're all lost souls just trying to find our purpose or to fulfill it and make this human experience. I agree, Patience. And I think that we all have the ability to help each other in vast ways. And the more that we discover that, the more empowered we'll be, right? The more capable we'll feel, the more whole we'll feel. Like, I believe that there's sort of these funny little universal things where it's like right under our nose. Yeah, when we start to embrace our idiosyncrasies or what we normally would see as flaws, that's why I do the breathing work with you guys, is to get you guys into this space of sort of talking to your body, talking to your mind, talking to your your spirit, and bringing those three in together in acceptance of just who they are in that moment, right? Flaws and all, right? Because that's when we're really truly ourselves. We're being authentic to who we are in our life's experiences. Then I believe like we might be able to open doors to previous life's experiences or bring that sort of energy through, you know, because we get into like this sort of acceptance of the DNA and the culmination of the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, everything that is the part of this life. When we kind of come to terms with that, then we can start to maybe access other aspects of ourselves, deeper awareness of ourselves. But we have to become okay with who we are right now in this moment. Am I perfect? No. Does perfect exist? No. I don't think perfect exists. I think perfect is an ideal that we are told exists, but I don't think it does. When something is perfect, it has no room for change, and that's sort of like a universal no-no. Like the law of energy is that it's constantly evolving and changing. It's never sort of stagnant or still. If it goes stagnant or still, it's kind of dead, right? Perfect is stagnant or still. Perfect is like this idea that nothing needs to change. It's perfect. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. It needs no more. There's no such thing as perfection. That shouldn't be the ideal. If we go towards the ideal, then we're going towards this stasis. Like we're going towards this non-movement space where we don't want anything to ever change ever. And that's the part where I think we need to get in line with that change. We need to get in line with our humanness. We need to get in sync with that. And from there, that's when we start to really sort of own who we are, become more at ease with who we are, and more of who we are, like I'm talking deeper inside of us, can start to come forward. Perfectly imperfect, exactly, Emily. I don't like the word perfect because it does get this connotation, but if you think about how the universe works, energy is constantly flowing and moving. Like in nature, in the human body, just it's until we die. Right? And even when we die, I don't believe that we fully die. The human vehicle dies, right? But our spirit goes on to another realm, right? So even there, the energy still moves. It's still changing. It's still evolving, right? And I can't say for certain, right? Because I've not been dead. So that's just my feeling. That's what my intuition tells me. I've been with people when they've passed, like literally, not people, I should say. I've been with one person who passed right in front of me. Like I was holding my grandmother's hand when she died, and I felt her spirit lift up off of her body. This happened 2 years ago, and I believe that, you know, I know that that was like her lifting up off of her body and just leaving her body. She just left the vehicle. Does that make sense? Like she went on to somewhere else, and I could feel it happening in the room. It was wild. It's the most scary and beautiful experience I've ever had in my life. But it really opened me up to the idea of, oh wait, so all this stuff and scrambling and all that stuff maybe isn't really as important as I thought it was. Right? So, yeah. Anyways, this was supposed to be an unboxing. Where did we go? Oh my god, we turned a corner. I think we're in a bad neighborhood. So yeah, so that's my feeling on all of this. It's like just getting in comfort, like, and that's part of me finding, like when that card, that one that made me laugh when he said something about Megatroid, and then he said something about I really do love your mind. Meaning like we sometimes need to get out of our own way. We need to find acceptance for our mind. I talk about that in the morning breath work too. It's like accept all of it: the worries, the doubt, the fear. You know, they're there. It's the ego's way of trying to protect us, right? It's like the ego's like this young, like the way I look at it, it's sort of our own ego, mine included. I do it all the time too. My own ego can be like a young child, right? That sort of is like on high alert fear all the time, trying to manage everything and keep everything under control. If I give the ego too much credence, then shit starts to blow up, right? Because I'm operating from this place of fear. So that's when we do the breath work and I say, be thankful to your ego. It's like sort of like pat it on the back, give it, and like put it in your lap and go, oh, thank you, ego. Thank you. Oh, I understand you. Because the ego will be like, what? What's going on? But he will calm down, or it will calm down. I really believe that. But we have to sort of, we start to like shift into this place of realizing that we're going to be okay no matter what. Because we're at the wheel, like not the ego. The ego's like, fuck! So when we calm that ego down, it doesn't always have to be at that level of fuck too, by the way, right? And then the ego starts to see like, oh, we were okay in that. Or, oh, maybe that didn't go perfectly, but we survived it. But we concentrate on the having survived it or having gotten through it. And having gotten through it damn well, quite frankly. Only like 6 people were harmed in that activity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I think that we just need to sort of allow ourselves a big birth. And I mean B-E-R-T-H, not like B-I-R-T-H. Like, a lot of compassion towards ourselves. You know, the more compassion we can bestow upon ourselves, the better off we're going to be in the long run, and the more that we'll be able to like put to others, and that makes them better off. Makes it a better world. You have a dog named Ego? I love your name, Callum. Oh, Royston's here. All these great names are walking in. I love it. And George Stubbs. George, I can't. This was just an unboxing video that went awry. We started talking about, like, other stuff. Love and ego and, you know, if we were opening this box called Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. Tuesday night, which is tomorrow night, guys, I will be on at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can tune in then. I will do free card pulls for people then, okay? So for like Callum and who was it, George and stuff, and anybody else that asked that or hasn't gotten a card or at some time, tune in tomorrow night. That's when I do the free cards during the Triple H hours. They're called the How I Can Help You Hour. So I try and help people then with any questions that they might have. Please keep the questions light, guys. That's my only request. It's supposed to be a fun hour of, you know, free play. Like, we want to keep our vibrations up. We want to keep it light. You know, if anything's weighing heavy on you, you need to sort of set it down. Step away. Step away from the candy, like, put down the candy bar, step away from the child. Like, it's just sort of like, you know, like, relax. Have some fun. I'll try and help you if I can. You know? I love your name, Royston. I miss you too. I even like your last name. It's Hebron, right? Or Hebron? It's almost like heaven, so that's why I love it. But, yeah, so that's that, guys. So thank you for tuning in for the last 3 unboxings live. I think they're kind of fun live. I might do that because it just sort of saves me a little bit of time. It allows me to interact with you guys a little bit more. And, I don't know. We'll see. I just think that this might be the more fun way to do unboxings from here on out. Also, I was having fun with the set designs, but they get a little costly buying fabric and all that sort of stuff to try and make a different set for each and every deck. It's like, gosh. So this way it's a little bit faster. And I've got, like I said, a lot of decks to unbox. All right, so I will see you guys soon. Maybe I'll run a poll about the dirty decks because I've got these to unbox. And so, look, they're already shaking. My hands immediately start shaking. I would become like Katharine Hepburn the minute I pick these up. I can feel the energy off them. It's just so weird. A Wiccan vision of the world of sexuality. So, yeah, this is going to be wild. This will be fun. I hope it'll be fun. It even says adult material. That's backwards to you guys, but... So... Yeah, so we've got those. We'll do unboxings for those probably late in the evening one night when I'm in a negligee and not much else. When I've sent the dogs to the groomers. Be like a single mother at home alone. Just kidding. Alright, you guys. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope to see you guys soon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. That's a great way to support me and my channel. If you have a YouTube account, please go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel as I'm trying to build subscriptions over there. That's quite difficult, but it would be great if I could. And if you're not, if you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, please like the business page and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I go live. And I will see you tomorrow night for Triple H Hour and on Wednesday and Friday for charm readings. All right, you guys, have a good night, and I'll be back on tomorrow morning for the forecast. All right, I'll see you guys later. Which deck? The deck just now was this deck. It's Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection by Mike Dooley. So this will be on my YouTube channel, and I will put a link to where I bought this on Amazon so that you can find that link. For those of you, I think, Donna, you're in Britain, so you might need to use a different way of finding it. But this is produced by Hay House, and I know Hay House has a presence in the UK, so you could get it probably from Hay House UK. I bet you it's carried over there. But that will be in the descriptions once they fully upload, once this video and everything fully uploads to YouTube. I'll adjust the descriptions and everything so it's all correct with any information that you guys need, and that'll probably be done by tomorrow, if I don't feel inspired to do it later tonight. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you. You enjoy your evening too, Patience. Thank you all for tuning in. I had a great time. And if you're bored, go rewatch these videos over on YouTube. Watch hours help me greatly. I need, how many hours? Like, in my first year, I need 4,000 watch hours. So that's why I'm trying to get more subscribers so that I can monetize YouTube and also become a partner with Amazon. So when, like, somebody, say, uses the link from my description, Amazon will kick me, like, a small percentage back of the sale of the deck. It's ways of finding passive income so they can continue to do this and hopefully make money that way versus people booking readings. I mean, it balances it all out. So that's the point. All right, you guys, being fully transparent. Have a great day, and I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow in the morning. All right, bye.